If you're dealing with neuropathy, you definitely run into ALA, alpha lipoic acid. Some people swear it took the edge off their burning. Others say it didn't do a thing. And supplement companies, well, they make it sound like the be-all end-all, the one supplement everyone should be taking. So today, we're cutting through all of that and asking the real question. Alpha lipoic acid, is it hope or is it hype? I'm Dr. Smith with the Neuropathy Doctors. Since 2009, we've helped thousands of people across the world reverse their symptoms, and we created this channel to provide hope, cut through the confusion around neuropathy, and help you understand what actually works so you can start seeing real change in your feet and enjoy a higher quality of life. And by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly where ALA fits into your neuropathy journey and where it doesn't. But before we go any further, if you want clarity on the 4 supplements that actually matter for neuropathy, the ones that form a foundation your nerves cannot ignore, we invite you to grab our free neuropathy supplement cheat sheet. It's linked in the description. All right, now let's get into it. Here's the part that surprises a lot of people. After more than 16 years of helping neuropathy sufferers, we don't use ALA with our clients. Not at all. And I'm going to explain exactly why. It's not because ALA is bad. It's not because there isn't research behind it. It's because the reality of what it can and can't do is very different from what most people are led to believe. So we want to try and break this down clearly and simply. Alpha lipoic acid is an antioxidant. Your body makes small amounts of it naturally, and it plays a role in things like energy production and reducing oxidative stress. Most ALA supplements you see in stores are a mixture of 2 forms. One of those forms is the active version your body actually uses. This is what people refer to as R-ALA. The other half doesn't do very much. Because of that, R-ALA is often advertised as a superior or better absorbed version. And technically that's true, but it's not the whole story. And it doesn't mean ALA is a powerful neuropathy treatment. I'll explain why in just a moment. You see, ALA first became a big deal because of research done on diabetic neuropathy. But here's the thing most people never hear. Research on neuropathy almost always focuses on diabetics, not because it works best for them, but because it's the easiest group for researchers to study. Consistent cause, consistent metabolic patterns, consistent progression. It keeps the studies controlled and predictable. Yet here's the thing, more than half the neuropathy sufferers today are not diabetic. And the people we work with, sure, many of them are either diabetic or pre-diabetic, but there's a whole lot more that are not either of those. So right away, this creates a gap between the research and real life. Let's talk about what ALA can do realistically. For some people, those with diabetes or pre-diabetes, it may help with oxidative stress, microcirculation, burning or tingling, maybe even some nighttime discomfort. Some people genuinely notice relief, and that is awesome. But notice the words that I'm using. Some people may help, can ease discomfort, because that's what the research actually shows. But here's where the hype breaks down. First, most ALA that you buy is poorly absorbed. Your body simply doesn't use much of it. Second, half of the supplement is the inactive form. You're paying for something that doesn't do very much. And third, even our ALA, the active version, is nowhere near powerful enough for what neuropathy actually requires for effective reversal. That's because neuropathy is a fully systemic condition. It's not a nerve problem. It's not a foot problem. It's also not just an antioxidant deficiency or circulation deficiency. And it's definitely not a take this pill and things get better kind of condition. Neuropathy is a multi-factor systemic health condition. Metabolic, structural, lifestyle driven, circulation driven, nerve fuel driven. ALA supports one of those areas a little bit, but effective neuropathy treatment requires support in all of them. This is exactly why we don't use it with our clients. Not because it's harmful, but because it simply doesn't move the needle enough. One of the biggest myths is the idea that ALA can reverse neuropathy. No supplement can reverse neuropathy by itself. Let me repeat that. No supplement by itself can reverse neuropathy, including ALA. Yes, ALA can support circulation. Yes, it can help fight free radicals or the bad stuff that builds up in our bloodstream. But what we found is that the level of support neuropathy requires is far beyond what ALA can deliver all by itself. This is why you'll hear people say, it helped a little, or it took the edge off, it helped with the burning at night. But you almost never hear, well, I took that ALA supplement and wouldn't you know it, my neuropathy went away. And the rare times you do hear that, it's usually from supplement companies selling ALA. Now, what about IV ALA? Because IV ALA does have stronger research behind it. Gets into your system better, it raises blood levels much higher, and some people feel faster symptom relief. But there are two big things most people don't know. First is that IV ALA is not easy to access in the US. It's usually only available in specialized clinics. And second is that even IV ALA still isn't enough to reverse neuropathy by itself. It helps, but it doesn't fix the underlying causes, especially for type 2 diabetics. Because here's the truth, if the lifestyle contributors that actually created the diabetic neuropathy aren't addressed, ALA becomes basically pointless, like trying to put out a fire while someone keeps pouring gasoline on it. This is one of the reasons why people get so disappointed. They're taking the supplement, but never addressing the cause. So let's simplify this with a quick breakdown. ALA versus RALA. ALA, what most people buy, half active, half inactive, poorly absorbed, and often overmarketed. RALA, the active version, absorbed better, works better, more expensive, still not strong enough to reverse neuropathy alone. So if someone does choose to take it, RALA is definitely the better choice, but again, neither version is a standalone solution for this complex condition. Let me circle back to what I said earlier. We don't use ALA with our clients because it simply doesn't deliver the level of change neuropathy requires. It may help some symptoms, it may support certain pathways, but neuropathy relief, true relief, happens when you support nerves through circulation, nutrition, inflammation reduction, metabolic support, structural support, and consistent habits. ALA only hits one small part of that picture. There are other supplements, far more important, that have to be a part of any effective treatment approach when it comes to neuropathy. And those 4 foundational supplements are exactly what we included in the free neuropathy supplement cheat sheet below. Feel free to grab it. It'll definitely save you a lot of time, money, and frustration. So hopefully you found value in this video. If you did, please go ahead and give it a like. It really helps the channel, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss future videos. Lastly, we'd love to hear from you. Leave us a comment. Have you tried ALA? What'd you notice or not notice when it comes to your neuropathy symptoms? Your experience might really help someone else watching this. And if you haven't seen our video, The Truth About Neuropathy, that one really lays the foundation. It explains the big picture behind nerve repair and why so many people stay stuck for years. We definitely recommend you watch that next. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you next time.